Soon everyone, welcome back to Emnix Plays Path of Exile, Breach League Hardcore. Let us continue on with our progression in Act 2. Now today we actually had a choice between going or continuing with Act 2 progression or doing the Cruel Labyrinth. Now to be honest, both of those are pretty good choices, I would say. If anything, getting the Cruel Labyrinth might be more important just for the 100% spell block. I've been waiting for it for a really long time, and I think it would benefit us a lot, but at the same time, I just want to get more levels and get more progression done. You know, we're at the point of the game where it's like, what's it today? February 7th? So when the episode gets released, it might be the 8th, or potentially the 9th. That would be, what, Thursday? So we really only have around 2 weeks left before the league ends. Maybe 2.5. That is not too much time, and currently we are at 15 challenges. 15 challenges isn't too good when we're aiming for 24. That means there's still 9 more to go, which is honestly a lot. So I don't know. Are we gonna make 24? Maybe, maybe not. Do I have to start resorting to trade 820? Honestly, I don't want to. If I have to do that, I'd rather not do it at all. It's like, oh, I can't get other people's help, you know? The whole point of these challenges, it's for my own achievement. So if I get other people's help, if I do all these questing or like group events to get our challenges done, it just doesn't feel the same. And even if I were to get 24, I wouldn't feel very accomplished. So we are definitely going to try to push for it. But what it means is that we need to be really efficient with our time. Do I do my ascendancy now? I could. Or should I wait until it gets stronger? Have a bit more damage maybe? Before we actually take on Azaro? I don't know. Either way, at this point, you know, our damage still hasn't tapered off just yet. I mean, it's starting to, you know, starting to decrease by a lot. But it's still high enough where I feel confident to, you know, continue with our progression. I don't feel like I'm at risk of dying. Sure, the clear speed is a little slow, but you know, that's just what happens when you keep leveling up like this. But overall, I mean, we're doing fine. So maybe I'll just keep going until eventually I feel really weak, like I can't even consider doing a breach because the spell damage is raping me. If that happens, that's probably when we say, okay, Isaro, it's time for us to fight to the death. And by that I mean fight to your death. And then get our ascendancy point. Until then, you know, let us just continue on with Act 2. Now Act 2 shouldn't take too long. I suspect today we can potentially get to Vale today. If we go fast enough. Because there isn't as much to do. We already did half of Act 2 last episode. So this episode we just have to do the Chamber of Sins, kill Creighton, help Oak, and do Vale. Right? That's not too bad at all. And if we go fast enough, honestly it feels like we're not doing that much damage. But if you look at Blade Flurry, it's just like a bunch of hoop stomps that, or like, you know, a bunch of like small attacks that eventually turn into a lot of DPS, really. We have what, 435 DPS. It's not the greatest, but it's enough for this point of the game. Holy shit, that really hurt. You really can't mess with chaos damage. That stuff it's bad news bears, man. Okay, Tool might be a little scary. Let's turn on Tempest Shield just in case. But yeah, our damage isn't good enough to clear breach monsters, as you can clearly tell. Oh god. Yeah, our damage is bad. Come on, kill him. Ebon Slicer. I feel like I faced this guy before. Oh, just a hand. Got him. A crystal wand. What could that be? Eclipse Solaris. Doesn't seem like a very good item. So whatever. Let's get this stuff. So yeah, I think we're gonna play until, you know, we feel like there isn't any more ways our character can improve, and then we'll get that spell block, and then we'll feel a lot better about ourselves. Is it more efficient? Honestly, I don't think so. I think if you get the spell block faster, you know, the earlier you get the spell block, the faster your character can potentially go. At the very least, the tankier your character will be. Our glaring weakness right now is the fact that we have no spell block. But it's, I don't know, I feel like it ruins my enjoyment of the game a little. Not that, oh, you know, there's our character, it's gonna die, so therefore it's more fun. That's why I play hardcore. Oh, you know, I'm such a badass. I play hardcore and there's always a chance to die. Oh, why make the game easier for yourself? Why make it so you're tanky? That's not how you should be playing hardcore. No, that's not what we're trying to do, but it's like, right now I just want to kill stuff. I just want to progress. If I do the labyrinth, honestly, that thing is really stressful. And the procrastinator in me is like, we'll do it next episode. I mean, it's no big deal, right? Watch us die this episode. I mean, it could happen. It could really happen. And if it does happen, once again, I'll have nobody to blame but myself. Yo, honestly though, there's like a lot of ebony bosses these days. Like, we just fought Ebon Slicer, and just now we fought, what was it, Ebon Whaler? What's going on? Is that just the luck of the draw today? There's a grave grinder. It's always interesting looking at how the I think the boss names or the rare names go by prefix and suffix system. So they randomly pick like a rare prefix and a rare suffix based on, you know, if you're a zombie, you're gonna go into the grave. You know, if you're a necromancer, maybe you have fists. I don't know how it goes. But it's just so funny looking at some of the names, you know. I can't wait to see my own stink agony spine. Like, at this point, I played so much Path of Exile. You look at their names and it's like, yo dog, like I swear to God I killed you before. We're back to Middle Earth, Shadows of Mordor, where the orcs are reviving. Alright, let's get through this part. Let's go back and sell real quick, actually.
Make it fast.
Still trying to find decent items, but not finding too many upgrades. We're at the point in hardcore where the players are dwindling to a point where I can't find items, and that's actually a real problem. Like, the items I need, they're just not on the market because there aren't enough players anymore. I never thought that this would happen. I mean, normally I never actually played this far into the league. At this point, I'm like, we're probably done our character. We've done as much as we could. We're like level 90. You know, like, we're feeling good. But this time around, we died just so many times. It's like, I need to get back to that place that I was before. You know, we need to rediscover our glory days. And, I mean, the more I rush it, the worse it's gonna get. But, like, what am I gonna do? Right, Filth Grip? Like, what can I do, really? Okay, okay. We'll just keep moving. Can't stop, won't stop. And I don't know, like, maybe by Friday we'll be able to do maps, hopefully. We're not gonna get the gear that we need though by the end of the league. Maybe by like the last day of the league I can pick up a surrender. And maybe if everyone's just like, you know, trying to sell everything they got or something. I don't know. But if anything, I would expect items to get more expensive at the end of the league. But maybe there are some people who are like, I don't even play standard. All these cool uniques. You know what, guys? Just have them for cheap. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for. Where am I going? I should be going this way. The boss is right there. I'm not even paying attention. But hopefully, even without the surrender, even without, you know, Red Nightmare, decent weapons and all that, we can still find some success with this character, especially with the challenges. We're just so close with a bunch of them, actually. Like, we're actually really close. So hopefully we'll be fine. I mean, even if I get 20 challenges, I think I'd be pretty happy. Obviously, the aim is, or the goal is to get 24. But it's starting to look a little bit like a pipe dream, so I don't know, man. Let's get the quartz flask. Exiles. Puh. Clearly doesn't like us very much.
What do you want? Going?
Okay. So we got the Baleful Gem, we got the Malagaro Spike. We have to kill Kraton. So that needs to get done as well. And then after that we can head for Vale. It is 11 minutes. We are making decent pace. Obviously because we have so little damage. Things are not going as well as we would like it to. But this is fine. This is fine. Now I would really like to make it to level, I don't know, 70 maybe? Not today obviously. But once we make it to level 70, there's just a lot of gear that opens up to us. 65 we get the Formless Inferno, 70 we can probably use Lionized Remorse. And then we just, really we need gear that's cheap, affordable, and yet can take us pretty far, you know? That's kind of ironic, you know, coming out of this build, since, you know, this build is one of those characters that just requires a lot of good gear, but we started this build a little late and we didn't have the initial currency banked up for it. So now we're kind of paying the price, but I mean every league is a lesson learned, you know? Now we know. Next time around, if we want to play an expensive build, we gotta start off with a build that can actually, you know, clear stuff decently at a decent rate, so we can build up, you know, a bit of currency. Even if it's something that doesn't have amazing clear speed, at the very least it needs to be like semi-strong, right? Like we were playing, it wasn't a hipster build. Was it a hipster build? It was a little hipster. Actually no, it wasn't a hipster build, it was just a bad build. Like we didn't do it right. Siege Ballista Stun. I don't know, I tried and it just didn't work out the way I wanted to. A little unfortunate, but it's how it goes, you know. That's why it's so important to do your theory crafting ahead of time before you actually pick a build. Otherwise you might waste like 3 weeks of your time in the league. I don't want to say waste. It's not like I wasted my time. Like I still made currency. We got into like tier 5, tier 6 maps. And we had fun too. Like honestly, I did have fun with that build. I don't regret playing it. And, you know, I learned some new things about stun builds and Siege Ballista and all that. So as long as I'm doing something different every build, like, I really don't mind. Kill Kraton. Alright, this shouldn't be too bad. Let's kill some ads.
My spirits are spent. A pity your mind wasn't as swift
Alright,
as your blades.
easy enough. Once again, I just got hypnotized by the skill that is Blade Flurry.
Hello.
Like, I didn't say a single word that fight, and not that I didn't want to, but I was just like staring at Blade Flurry going like, yo dog, this shit is mesmerizing. Alright, So we got 2 amulets now. We got a superior puncture. I mean, that's all nice and swell. And we want to help Oak get our 4th endurance charge. 4 endurance charges is a pretty good spot, I think. A lot of physical mitigation there. And honestly, after this episode, we definitely have to go and get our 2nd ascendancy. We're already in Act 2, Merciless. And without a 2nd ascendancy, which is probably the 2nd ascendancy and the 3rd ascendancy are probably like 2 of my most important ascendancies. So not picking up one of the most ascendancies or one of the most important ascendancies for this build just seems a little silly to me. The more I think about it, the more I talk about it, I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I doing progression when I should be getting my, you know, my notable passives? Just not thinking straight, man. These couple days, all I wanted to do is play, and that's part of it. I'm like, I don't want to progress. I just want to kill things. I just want to level up the character. You know? Farm the same area over and over. But honestly, we don't have that luxury right now. We need to do a lot of progression. We need to do a lot of currency making. There's just so much stuff. I mean, maybe we just sell our bodies and become, you know, Ray class male prostitute, and that's how we make our money. I'm just, the duelist seems like, you know, he's like pretty well built. He's like the modern gladiator, or he is a gladiator actually. That's our ascendancy, yo, doggy. You ever watch Spartacus? Like they had some. They had those guys had legit bodies, okay, and people were willing to pay good money to sleep with these gladiators. I mean, how much money do you think they would pay to sleep with this one? 1 exalted? 2 exalted? Look, I'll take off my clothes. How's that? More? I'm sorry, the game doesn't allow for that. But I'll put on more. Here. I'll put on some wings. Is that kinky? I don't know. I just 1 exalt. You good? We good? Deal? Oak, I'll help you and you help me. The apex. That's not what I asked for. Anyways. Enough being idiotic. Oh no! My blade flurry! Where'd it go? There it is. Shouldn't have taken off our clothes. Okay, well, either way, so yeah, next episode probably want to get that ascendancy. Pretty important. And then after, we can focus on Act 3. I mean, Act 3 is where we died last time. So you definitely probably like want that spell block, right? And then after that. After that, we need to get to Act 4, level up in Dried Lakes until level 70, and then probably do our Merciless Ascendancy. How feasible is that? So basically it means not getting into maps for a long time. Do I want to do that? Kinda, yeah. I want this reverse knockback shit to work. At the very least, if we don't get our challenges, yo, reverse knockback needs to work, okay? Like, I don't want to feel like I spent the whole month for nothing and our build isn't even complete. Even if we don't get the surrender, we need to get Empire's Grasp. We need to get enough gems to have 100% knockback. Or Lion's Roar, but I don't think it's that good. And then we need Gratuitous Violence. At the very least, we need those things. Those are the base building materials, okay? If we don't have that, we don't have this build. So, let's get those set up first. So, sort of the 5-year plan, or not, that's not the 5-year plan, is it? The short-term plan is get our Cruel Ascendancy. The mid midterm plan, you know, our end year, you know, the metric that we will be measured by the end of the year would probably be getting our reverse cyclone build online. So that means getting our merciless ascendancy, getting Empire's Grasp, getting knockback to work. Is there anything else? That's about it. So knockback, gratuitous violence, get those things set up. And then, you know, like our 5-year plan, like where do you see yourself in 5 years? Like we need the surrender. How easy is it to get that for us with the amount of time we play? Practically impossible. So is it a realistic plan? I mean, yeah. Maybe we can get it in standard or something. But other than that, I mean, we will just be focusing on at least getting the build online.
My spirit is spent.
Now for next weekend, am I going to be doing any races? Yes. I haven't decided yet. Honestly, I don't know how popular the races are with the races are at this point. Like, do people? Maybe I'll play it, but I don't know if I'll record it. Maybe I'll just do like a random live stream and stream a couple of the races. I'm down to do that. Maybe party up with some people. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to comment over it. That's for sure. We tried to do that with Winterheart, and I think some people enjoyed it, but for the most part, we might as well do it as an introduction to the game so people can see what races are like. But I feel like GGG is really cutting back on races in general. That doesn't seem to be the direction that they're going for, and if it isn't, you know, there isn't any point in us spending our time on it. I don't know. I'll probably still do it for fun, but just probably not that much. If anything, I'll do like a one long session and I'll just upload it without too much editing. Not that we edit it at all anyways, but point being, I won't think too much about commentary or anything. I'll just play for the sake of playing. But yeah, so how far are we? We're 22 minutes in. We're going a little slow, to be honest. Reduced mana. This guy wants a reduced mana? Yo, Tog, what do you want reduced mana for? I mean, sure.
Speak.
Reduced mana. Find out. My head up. Maho. Come, Maho. It's a new character. I guess that's why he needs to reduce mana. Alright.
Another day in damnation.
Spoon. Why is his name Spoon? Is it because he likes the utensil? He prefers it as his primary source of eating utensil? Or is it because he likes spooning? If it's the latter, which spoon does he like most? Little spoon? Big spoon? So many questions, man. What a great name. So ambiguous. Or is it even Spoon? Or is it maybe Spawn? And if it's Spawn, what Spawn is he referring to? Is he referring to the 1998 Marvel comic Spawn? Which, oh, by the way, is it 1998? God, I don't know. Probably not. I remember there was a 1998 animated cartoon Spawn. I don't know, man. All these questions. He's just leaving me hanging. But really, when did Spawn come out? I need to Google this. Spawn animated series. Spawn animated series ran from 1997 to 1999. Booyah. I mean, it was pretty close. I missed it. I was right in the middle, though. Quartz the Callus. Yo, Spawn was like a pretty weird animated series. I'm just saying. Like when I was a kid, I thought it was like real fucked up. I never revisited it, but it just seemed really weird. I mean, it might be something I really like Marvel like animated series and stuff.
Well, this
So it might be a thing that I would go back and revisit, but watching it as a kid, like it felt weird, man. It's definitely not something you watch when you're like, you know, 8 to 10 years old or whatever. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. There's just a lot of violence and there was a lot of... Was there nudity? Or was that the wrong TV series? I don't know. I just remember in Canada they had all these Teletoon midnight series for adults or whatever. And I'd be like, fuck yeah, like adult cartoons, like that's like hit me up. And I started watching it and I'm like, I think I'm gonna go back to The Simpsons and Johnny Bravo. I was at that age, okay? I wasn't ready just yet. I wasn't ready for the real world. And then they had that fucking animated short on Teletoon. Oh, what the fuck was it called? It was like 30-second short, and every short was like, it's like pretty NSFW, you know, like a girl, she's on TV, you know, she's coming back from work and like takes off all her clothes or something like that and strips naked. It's like pretty adult. I remember watching that shit and being like, what am I watching? And my mom would walk in and there would be awkward conversations. Yo. Hey, Devourer. I think he wants his acid back. Never mind, he's gone. Okay, enough about 90s cartoons. Can't even remember half of them. Would I say 90s cartoons are better than modern cartoons? Honestly, I don't know. I mean, we had some good cartoons back then, but there's some good shit now too, you know? You have the Adventure Times and the Rick and Mortys now, whereas back then you had the Futuramas and the Simpsons, and what else was there? What was good back then? Honestly, I can't even remember. Like midnight, you know, just comedy cartoons. Like what was there? Simpsons was like the true family cartoon, right? Like that was the shit. I just remember watching that all day. And then obviously you had like the, you know, Saturday morning anime. Yeah, that was honestly, that was my jam. I'm just saying. Let's level this up and then we can get this point. Refund the damaged ones and then hopefully we get some good shit. Good shit right there, you know? I mean, this might explain why we have such shitty damage. Because we've been getting stat points for like the last 6 to 7 levels, but so it goes, man. So it goes. Stinkbreaker the Bonebreaker. This guy has the best name. Alright, I'm calling it. Probably best rare monster of the entire Breach League. Stinkbreaker the Bonebreaker? You kidding me? I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna make a screenshot of that. I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna put it up on Reddit because that was amazing. Murderbringer the Tormented. Is that as good? I don't think so. It's no Stinkbreaker the Bonebreaker. That's for sure. You guys ever ran into what's the best rare monster you've ever run into? Is it as good as Stinkbreaker the Bonebreaker? I think not. Alright, alright. What's the time? 30 minutes already? Really? Well, I'm doing Veil today. Like it or not. Because I want to do the Ascendancy tomorrow. So let's just run as fast as we can. Okay. I accidentally opened that. That was actually legit, not on purpose. And now, I am scared for my life. I won't die, will I? No, I think I'm good. I got him in the chokehold. Just keep him in this choke point. Don't let him through, and I'll be good. Oh, that was a little painful. Alright, this is not good. I'm actually kind of glad that the breach closed, because that was a little too insane. Alright. Alright. Let's go. Waypoint. Yeah, let's go kill Veil. Let's finish the job that we were meant to do. Well, it's not here. Blue packs, gotta kill those. Always good EXP. And they're not as strong as yellow packs, so it's pretty nice. Alright. Keep going. There's the stairs. Ancient Pyramid. I mean, we've done this so many times at this point. We know what to expect. And what we're expecting is death. Slow but imminent death. I just hope it doesn't come soon. But what do we say to death? Not today. Corrupting Blood? That's not good. Veil Knife the Face Shredder. I mean, he has a pretty cool name too, I have to say.
You die rather well.
Alright. Oh, my nose has been pretty plugged up today. Honestly, I hate it when your nose gets plugged up, man. It's like, I don't know if it's I'm sick or if I have allergies or... Oh my god, why more corrupting blood? Why are you doing this to me?
My spirit is spent.
I don't have any freaking flash charges. Oh god. Make it stop. Make it stop.
I believe in traveling light.
I was an idiot just there. And I'm quite sure you're not supposed to run around while you're bleeding, right? I'm quite sure. Whatever. Okay. Still a lot of stuff that we're gonna need. A lot of levels, a lot of passive points. Not looking forward to that. Okay. I mean, maybe I can pay for a merciless carry. I kind of need it. Anyone want to carry me through merciless ascendancy? That's so embarrassing, though. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. But it's just, it's gonna be painful. This last ascendancy point. I'm not looking forward to it. Alright.
Return if you must.
There we go. Okay, let's just finish it up. Oh, no. I want to take the waypoint. Or the TP. $35 minutes. 35 going 40. Okay, that should be it, right? Yeah. Here's the apex. So we can finish before the 40-minute mark. That's not bad at all, really. But this fight might take a while. Not as long as that stupid Malachi fight that we did before, but that might be the Zaro fight. It might take that long. Not looking forward to that at all. Alright, let's go, let's go. We have mana problems. We have some real mana problems. Just kill him. Ow. God. Okay, hold on. I need to go back. Why do I need to go back? Because, I need blood magic. This is not okay. Blood magic. Let's take out damage. Oh, and do it like this. I mean, I'd rather use blood magic. Oh god. That kind of hurts. Ow! Yeah, elemental damage is still such a problem. Okay. Clearly, our clear speed is just so much better with blood magic. Why didn't I do this sooner? Even though I lose, you know, melee physical damage, doing this allows us to just continuously attack, which is huge for DPS, obviously. We're doing it. We're doing it. Oh, we did it. Jewel, knockback? Hey, that's actually a pretty good jewel. We don't get damage, but life and knockback? That's perfect. I've been hoping for one more knockback jewel, actually. I was about to get so excited that I was about to leave, but I can't do that. I need to get through this door. Get to City of Sarn, get the waypoint. Yo, you know what? I'm pretty happy about this episode. Just because of that jewel. We managed to progress. Obviously, that's a good thing. We're through with Act 2. Now we're in Act 3. Next episode, we're definitely going to be going for our Cruel Ascendancy. But now I have my third or another knockback jewel. So I have this one, 5% knockback, 6%, and another 6%. This is a pretty good jewel. 16% physical damage and 6% chance of knockback. If I can get my hands on one more Regal Orb, I would definitely Regal this. But right now, I don't have the currency. Gotta save it. I'm actually thinking that, you know what? I'm going to stick with Blood Magic. I'm going to take out melee physical damage, switch over to Blood Magic. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take out Faster Casting and switch for Poison. Is that going to be better? Your guess is as good as mine, but we'll give it a try. We'll give it a try. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, as always, you can leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more updates in the future. Otherwise, keep in touch, guys. And I'll see you guys next time. Soon.